Dr Boris Shmelev, head of the Center for Political Studies with the Institute of Economics, Russian Academy of Sciences. So he believes that the role of the international organizations is growing, but his analysis of the current trends in the global politics, well, presents a picture which is even more disturbing than the one described by Mr. Chiesa.
The resolution of the United Nations Organization number 1973 about Libya reflects the new situation in the world and in the international relations, which means that the role of the nation state is becoming more important in the modern world and reflect the growing role of the international organization. In fact, in modern time, when the globalization is the mainstream of our time, needs the global governance and global government in connection with the global character of the financial capital. Financial capital is directed to the breaking of the border between states, is orienting on the organization of building up the structures, international structures, which can and which is able to play this role of international governments. And from this point of view, the situation in Libya and its leader, Gaddafi, didn't want to play all the role of these powerful international forces. And it's clear that he had no chances to play this role in the future because his policy, and I can say his existing, was the challenge to the interests of this international power, to the interests of this international financial capital. And I think this situation is evident, and we can have in the future more situation like the situation around Libya. The role, from this point of view, the role of international organization is growing, and the resolutions of United Nations Organization will put to changing the character of modern international relations. Now, international community can invite into the internal domestic policy of concrete states to change the political and social environment in this country. And we can see now the trends of restructuring of the modern situation, of the modern phase of the world, where every country, every state must play the role which was defined by these forces reflected the interests of financial capital. The situation was worked out for many years ago, and it's not something new from politological point of view. The ideology of this policy was prepared by Bilderberg's club and Romish group, and now this ideology is the background of this new policy. It means that the world steps into the new era of its development, which is very dangerous, which is unstable, and we don't know the results of these new trends in the world.
And just to remind our listeners, this time our guest speaker was Dr. Boris Shmelev, head of the Center for Political Studies with the Institute of Economics, Russian Academy of Sciences.